Dawn, Sean, officers say one of the victims in this morning's shooting had a restraining order against the suspect, Lee Kennedy, and there was ongoing domestic violence between the two. Officers also say Kennedy cut off his ankle bracelet for house arrest before going on this crime spree.
I've never seen anything like this happen before around here.
A quiet morning shattered.
I heard a bam, bam, bam.
A town shaken.
I'd heard a couple shots, so I went and called 911.
A shooter on the loose.
I jumped up, I looked out my back door, and there's a white pickup truck flying through the alley.
This is not how many people in Taylorville expected to start their day. 3 people shot, a woman hit 4 times, a man 2, a 13-year-old girl once. Taylorville police began searching for the suspect, 43-year-old Lee Kennedy.
Marshals, the state, we, the county, everybody was looking for him.
That search expanded to much of central Illinois. Kennedy's white pickup was found at a McDonald's in Hillsboro, forcing schools into a lockdown. Sometime after ditching the truck, officers say Kennedy stole a gray Ford Focus, but his crime spree was far from over.
We had a report this afternoon of an attempted armed robbery in Stonington at the Colonial Pantry. Officers responded to that, learned that he matched the description along with the car.
Chief Heil says that search led them to rural Christian County when a car chase brought them back to the town where this all started.
And the pursuit ended where you see the gray car up at the front of the hospital where it wrecked into the curb.
Then things took an even darker turn. Police say Kennedy pulled out a pistol and shot himself in the head. Medical personnel stabilized Kennedy here at Taylorville Memorial Hospital before sending him on for additional treatment at Springfield Memorial Hospital. At last check, Chief Heil says Kennedy was listed in serious condition. Live in Taylorville, Deron Molen, WAND News.
Deron, thanks. Here's how the ordeal all began and ended. Again, just after 5 this morning, Taylorville police were called out to a shooting on South Walnut Street where neighbors heard gunshots. Kennedy then drove off. Police arrived on the scene seeing 3 people had been shot, including a 13-year-old girl. Officer found Kennedy's truck at a McDonald's in Hillsboro. That's where police say Kennedy stole a gray Ford Focus. Police say he tried to rob a convenience store gas station, as you heard, with a gun. Officers found him on a rural road. That's when the chase ensued. Multiple officers gave chase when Kennedy to the entrance to the Taylorville Memorial Hospital. That's where police say he got out of his car with a handgun and shot himself in the head. Medical staff stabilized him, transferred him to Springfield Memorial, where at last report from police he's in serious condition. Now, we dug into the life of Kennedy, finding his public Facebook page, Dawn, and some of the posts were disturbing leading up to today's shooting.
They certainly were, Sean. Take a look at this. On Saturday, Kennedy took to Facebook talking about his ex and a friend saying, quote, "Just know, I know, and you have yours coming." In another post last week, he talked about his ex saying, "I feel very soon she will reap what she has sown." And back in February, he called his ex many names, claiming she exaggerated events and gets the cops involved.